Good day, good day, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you had a pleasant weekend. Turtle here. I wanted to make a fairly quick summary video on the whole VS series I made. Not really much to say. I think I've covered most of the stuff there is to cover in each separate videos. What I really wanted to say is that for at one point during my stay in XWA, I did a challenge VS, so to say. I first did the absolute minimum points you can get without really having almost anything prepared, and then I went on to earn the points I originally planned to earn, and with like very little actual preparation or actual effort, you can quite easily get 2.3 million, granted you have the proper technology. Now, the first thing to do is make sure you have this and max this one. I think that's even a requirement. If it's not, make sure you max it before this one. The rest you can, you don't have to, entirely up to you. But every single day, with the exception of Wednesday, basically, you have something. Like, well, actually, even on Wednesdays you have something. Like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you can do radar tasks for earning points, so preparing those is good. And on I think Tuesday and Saturday you do trucks and secret missions, both of the golden quality. Okay, then sorry, that leaves us with Thursday. I think Thursday has nothing. Like I have to double check. It's all a big mix in my head. But I think truck and secret tasks are 2 times a week, and radar tasks are 3 times a week. Sorry, total mobilization is on Friday, and on Thursday is hero development. And yes, hero development does not have anything besides using hero XP shards and skill medals. I think that's about right, but I digress. The point is, it is extremely easy as long as you remember, like, oh, it's Sunday, I have to save up radar tasks for VS, and then the same thing on Tuesday and the same thing on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. As long as you remember that, it should be good. Dispatching your trucks and doing legendary secret tasks, well, that's getting secret orders from gameplay, from your own trucks, looting enemy trucks. Basically, you acquire them through playing actively. Sometimes you'll have a lot, sometimes you won't have enough. If you're running out, like I said, you can use gems, you can loot trucks. If you have surplus, you don't have to do that. So you have multiple dice rolls, you know, if you're ever low on luck. For speed ups, besides using gems and the VIP store, which is pretty decent value, like I said, you have the Alliance store and you have the campaign store here. So those two will always come in handy. You'll always find some stuff, of course. Remember to buy up shields for Saturdays so you don't get burnt. But overall, I genuinely think that with some basic understanding of how the game operates and with minimal prep, you can quite easily earn 2.3 million points a day, regardless of your, well, almost regardless of your level. Of course, you need to have VS Tech unlocked, but at this point I think everyone does. I would really like to see a lot more people push towards at least 2.6 or even 3.6. 7.2 is achievable even for a non-spender on specific days. Like for instance, the drone one is becoming, like Mondays are becoming an issue if you need a lot of drone parts, so that's a bit troubling. But overall, through some smart gameplay and making sure that everything is, you know, organized and you're doing every event you can do, and make sure that you're doing it quote unquote properly. Like, I'm not gonna say how to play this game, but I am practically saying how to play this game. If you're understanding, like, I'm just trying to teach people here. With proper preparation and with paying attention to what events are on and what events are coming. Basically, it's a schedule at this point. So you either have Warzone or don't have Warzone. You either have Monica and Alliance EXP tanks, those fellows in danger, or you'll have Zombie Invasion. Basically, that's it. Those two are interchangeable. On the weekends, you'll either have this new this abomination, whatever the name is, this abomination, or you will have the go hit those world bosses on the map around the capital. Basically, once you've been playing for a couple of months, you'll realize there is a set schedule for pretty much everything. Unfortunately, they don't really do a good job showing it. They should have a calendar or something, but like you get into the groove of it, and at that point, a player, like a veteran player, used to say, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of the other veteran players will agree, like, if anyone ever tells you that you're spending a lot of time on this game, besides being online for maybe getting drone digs or something specific, or trying to be online to loot tasks, trying to be online to loot tasks at specific times, you basically set a timer. So your personal tasks will be, depending on the rarity, there will be 30 minutes, 1 hour, and 2 hours, and star one I think is 3. Every 4 hours you have the arms race. Every 6 hours you have your radar refresh, which you basically overlap with arms race if you need to do something. And like after playing for a while, you sort of get the feeling during which times you need to be online to hopefully track down a drone dig. Sometimes they're absolutely random, sometimes they are like early in the morning or late in the night or in the middle of the day. Like, everyone has a 6-hour refresh on the radar tasks, so you can do the math. Basically, it's, you know, not that difficult. But like, besides that, you don't really need to, like, the server is at this point where you don't really need to come online, besides, you know, hang out, chat, outside of those 4-hour windows. So this game can actually take very little of your time if you play it right. Well, if you play it that way. I won't say that's the right way, it all depends on you. But to say that, like, a lot of players don't have time to check up every, I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours, doesn't really matter, depending on your schedule. To say that you don't have the time, like, to boot up your phone for like 5 minutes, that's a bit, you know, that's a bit rich. Like, I haven't seen a lot of AFK people in our alliance, and that's good. But overall, like, I'm seeing people who don't join, like, don't open the game for about a day or two. Like, why even play at that point? Like, I know some of you think, oh, but it's a farm game, you get to interact with people, you get to have fun. Yes and no. Like, some people will say it's a farm game, some people will say it's a war game. I'm gonna say it's a strategy game where the biggest wallet takes all. I know it's a bit demoralizing, but the more actively you play and participate, the easier it is for you to bridge the gap between free-to-play and pay-to-win. Like, we will have some more content released that is geared towards pay to win, of course. That's normal for a mobile game, they need revenue. But like I have seen plenty of happy people like chugging along with their HQ30s, HQ31s, and stuff like that. Not even that deep into the game, and pretty much everyone says a couple of like the few same things is being said, and that's be active in game, find yourself an active alliance, try and save up those level tiered chests, especially coin chests. You will need a lot for tier 10 research, like a lot. And just play, like be here, play, participate, do your events, collect points. You will get more rewards. Like I don't think a lot of people understand that the better you do in VS, the better your performance is, basically. Like if you rank in the top 30 each day in VS, you get one level 3, I think, drone chest, you get some resource chests, you get a few thousand upgrade ore for your weapon, and so on. You get some additional valor medals, I think. So like ranking good is encouraged because they give you rewards. That's the thing. And you can most of the time rank fairly easily, like in the top 30 or even the top 10, which offers better rewards without having to pay. Like it depends on our VS opponent, it depends on the day you have in front of you. Like sometimes you can get a lot of points, sometimes you can't. That's just how it is. But overall, I really would like to see more people, participate, throw in those few extra points, and overall have a stronger alliance. Like so far, we maybe have like 10-15 people who aren't really doing that much. Like this one is especially for you guys and girls. It's not that difficult. In fact, I made a series that says that VS is very easy. So give it a look. You'll find all the links in Discord.